Hello and welcome to Queenie's Card of the Week on TikTok and your various social media platforms. Wow, that's Marilyn's cleavage. I'd like to show you her face. Her eyes are up here, guys. Her eyes are up there. Anyway, so the card that I pulled for this week is the Soul Shrinker. And I've started this about 3 times, and I don't think it's because Mercury's in Gatorade, but it could be. What it could be is that the soul shrinker is hard to talk about because the soul shrinker, that used to be one of the most beautiful fairies, apparently, and being affected by the negativity around it and the things that people were spewing, and then spewing its own negativity, turned it ugly, and kind of it almost it it made it lose compassion for other people and for itself. And I was having trouble talking about it. I kept starting the video over, which I am committed to not starting it over again. This the soul shrinker for us this week means that we need to remember that the energy that we're putting out comes back to us. So it's always been that way. I've always believed that. I can't remember whether it's called. I think it's the threefold law. So basically, what you put out comes back to you. And if you're putting out and spewing negativity, that's going to come back to you too, in some way, shape, or form. And that's what happened to the soul shrinker. And the soul shrinker comes to remind us to to be conscious and present with our actions and our thoughts and what we say to other people and what we say about other people, and to really kind of own that. Um, and, it would be nice if we were kinder and gentler with ourselves and with other people. Because I kept starting this over, I was like, well, is there a card that would help? And what I found hilarious is I pulled the Bodaceous Badach reversed. And Bodacious Badach it can be a helpful card, but it can be over helpful. So, and it was reversed. So this is somebody who gets all up in somebody else's business, trying to show them how to do something better or be better when they really need to figure it out on their own. Meddling. Uh, so here I am trying to make what's going on with the soul shrinker better by, okay, can I get some help here? And then I get the you're trying to help too much, or somebody's trying to help you too much. When you need to learn to do something on your own and somebody comes in and does it for you, and then you don't learn, so you're going to need help again. It's kind of like that. So that's I find that a little hilarious. Um, but so this week, please be aware of the thoughts that you're putting out. This doesn't mean that you're not going to be this does not mean that we are not allowed to have negative thoughts or beliefs or anything like that. It just means that we notice them and that we also kind of counteract them with something positive. Not ignoring what's there, but remembering that there's good. Remembering that there's good about you, there's good about the world, there's good about the planet, regardless of what's going on externally and who's fighting and who's against who and who hates who and who doesn't hate who, and the who's in Whoville. It's to remember that there is good. There are people that will help you if you fall down. There are people out there that are still doing good, even though we're not being shown as much. We're paying more attention to the evidence of people doing crappy things. There are plenty of people out there doing good things, and you are doing good things simply because you exist, simply because you're here. And I hope that you have a wonderful December. I'll be back with the card of the month in a day or two. I just got over uh, being sick and injured, and I'm starting to feel like a human again. And this has been 5 minutes. Please do follow and like if you enjoyed this video, which I should have said that at the beginning rather than the end when you're not watching. But love you guys. See you next week. Bye bye.